What's up, everybody? It's Randy with Craft Beer Nation. Another review tonight. Reviewing a beer from a series. I think Gil actually reviewed the first beer in this series, and I'm reviewing the second one. Tonight, I'm going to have a look at Firestone Walker's Luponic Distortion #2. So yeah, this is a cool, pretty cool beer. A little background: this is not one beer. It's a beer that's constantly evolving. The base beer is going to always be the same, but they're always playing with different hop concepts for the beer. #1 is basically riding out. #2 just dropped, and this one has hops from an experimental plot in the Pacific Northwest, has hops from Germany as well as hops from New Zealand, and so the beer has a total of 7 hops, 2 of which are carryovers from Luponic Distortion #1. 3 of them are hops that have never been used by Firestone Walker ever. So it's all experimental. So yeah, let's pour it in the glass to see if we can get a nose on it and see what these different hops lend to the aroma profile of this beer. How about that? There you go. So I've been drinking a lot of New England Northeast IPAs, and as you can see, this is totally not that. This beer pours it's almost like a pale yellow color. If I had to guess, if you put this in the glass, I would have guessed that it was a Pilsner because it's so light and yellow and it's so clear. I mean, this beer is crystal clear. Let me wipe off the glass a little bit for you, but yeah, that is crystal clear. I haven't had one this clear in a while, drinking all these New England IPAs. So anyway, work up a little bit of head. Once you work it up, you get about a solid finger of head. I poured it a little gently, but yeah, you get a solid finger of head. A nice smooth, looks like smooth cement. The way the head is on the top, nothing, no kind of action. I mean, there's head, but there's no action. Just on the edge of the glass, you can see some big bubbles right there, but on the inside, it's absolutely smooth. So yeah, beautiful looking beer. Let's get a nose on it. So there's so many things going on in here as far as aroma goes. If I dig deep, I can get like a little bit of peach, not like a hardcore peach, but more like a white peach, like a soft white peach, a soft peach notes there. Some tropical fruits, maybe like a tiny bit of papaya and like figments of mango's imagination, if you will. It doesn't stand out in the forefront, but it lingers there in the back, and like it thought about coming to the party, got dressed, drove there, and then was like, I'm going back home. That's what mango did here. See, I mean, the beer smells good in the nose, looks good in the glass. Let's see how it tastes in my mouth. Cheers. Okay, immediately the beer is easy drinking, really refreshing, not a whole lot of body. Probably like session plus, session IPA plus as far as ABV goes. This one right here was canned on 6/22. You would think that I'd know the ABV of this beer. You'd think that it'd be on the can, but nope. I guess I could have checked that out, but yeah, canned on 6/22, so relatively fresh still. Nice mild bitterness that comes on a little bit more on the very back of the palate. Some of the flavors that I got on the aroma seem to be a little bit dominated by I would say medium bitterness, and the flavors were so delicate on my nose that the bitterness kind of overpowered them on the palate, if that makes any sense. But you can still get, it's not like it's a flavorless beer, right? It's flavors there, but they're delicate. Their flavors are really delicate with these hops. I mean, like I said, it would be cool to see what one experimental hop would be like in a beer, so that way you can kind of, put your finger on what that beer is going to taste like. But since this one right here has, a total of 7 hops, of which technically I guess 5 of them are experimental, it's kind of hard to put your finger on what one particular hop might taste like. But if I like I said, they don't have the ABV. I'm sorry, I didn't look on the interwebs to see what the ABV was before. Oh, I'm sorry, there it is, 5.9%. I was gonna guess 5.5%, but 5.9%. Easy drinking IPAs. This is a summer day, cooking on the grill type of IPA. It's not complex, which makes it good for that very same purpose. Easy to drink. No need to dissect it. Drink it for what it is. It's interesting because I feel like once this beer warms up, the flavors are going to pop even more. I mean, just the little bit of time that I've had it in this glass, I can see the flavors starting to pop a little bit more against that backdrop of hoppy bitterness that was kind of playing a little bit of role at the very, very beginning of my taste. But so that leads me to believe that this, although it's not packed with flavor right now, as the beer warms, the flavor compounds are really going to start to jump out and do its thing on your nose as well as on your palate. So let me, as I'm sitting here and trying to warm this up real quick, I'm going to take one more sip before I give it a review. Definitely more flavors come out over time. I'm gonna sip this one slow so I can see how it changes. But for right now, considering it's not, I don't consider it to be it does not knock my socks off. At the same time, if I went to a party and they had this, I'd be more than happy to drink it. So I'm gonna give this beer 3.5 CBN caps. It's solid. It's good. Um, it's a decent beer. So there you have it. 3.5 CBN caps for Firestone Walker's Luponic Distortion #2. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to hit that like button right down there. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, comment, share, and we'll be mixing it up with you. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace.